Yo, what is up, guys? Parody Nelson here, and this is a ranting commentary. So if you don't want to watch it, just click away now. Don't dislike or anything. Thanks for the view. Just kidding. I actually did this commentary yesterday, but I made a couple mistakes. I'm not supposed to talk about exactly how much I've made from YouTube, so I quickly cleared that up. Thanks to Skunk Wagons, saved my life. So I'm just going to use approximates. So this commentary is about YouTube money, why you should disable ad block, and all the drama that's been going on with YouTube. So before I start anything, I'm just going to total up the price of everything I've paid for YouTube and then approximate the amount I've made back. So my HD PVR was $150 plus $25 shipping. That's $175. I got the Dazzle, well, that was before my PVR, that was $30, and then I got a different mic for like $20, so that's $50, that's $200, no, it's $225, my bad, and then the Blue Snowball was around $80, let's just call it an even $300 I've spent on YouTube stuff, and I've only made about half back. I'm just gonna leave it at that, only about half, give or take $20 either way, I'm letting you guess. I've only made half back. So, obviously money is nice, you know, everybody wants money, and one thing that's always particularly bothered me about YouTube is people claim people to be money whores, and, you know, I used to think that, and until I learned, this commentary is for you guys to learn, you know, from the inside of a YouTuber. Let's take the example of T. Martin, because I know him, he's a friend of mine, and he gets money whoring claims all the time. He does YouTube full-time as a job. It's how he makes his money. It's how he buys his groceries, his food. He pays for his cell phone. He pays for it's his life. It's his job. Obviously, you go to your job with the intention of making money. Some people enjoy their jobs, i.e. actors, i.e. YouTubers. So they obviously love playing video games for money. But, you know, he does re-upload trailers for views and then blah, 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 blah. But think of it, if you were in his shoes, wouldn't you want to do whatever you possibly could to get the most views as possible, to get the most money as possible? You know, I'm 16. I worked a job over the summer. I happily paid for all of my YouTube stuff. You know, that was all me. I wanted to do that. I wanted to buy it. You know, the fans are awesome. I love my fans. I'm nothing without my fans. But, you know, monetary gain in return is, you know, nice as well. And I guess what people don't understand about me, because I've been called a money whore, lol, lol, lol. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, the thing that about me, my parents obviously support pretty much everything I do, unless it's drugs, obviously, but stuff like that. But, you know, they support my YouTube. They see me, you know, enjoying playing video games. They see me growing on YouTube, and, you know, they're happy for me. However, I'm 100 million% sure if I come back with a paycheck every month and they recognize, wow, he's actually making a decent amount of money, you know what, maybe we'll let him spend 3 hours on Xbox today streaming so he can make money. So, what I'm saying, the main point, you know, there's obviously way more to this commentary, I'm only 3 minutes in, but the main point is disable ad block for YouTube. The second point I have basically is we're providing you with a free service. You pay for everything. You pay for food, you pay for TV, your parents pay for TV, obviously, but you watch my videos for free. I'll include a screenshot, but having ad block on my videos gets me literally 0, and I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say this, but out of the 200,000 views, you know, I've privated a couple videos just because there were mistakes or something inappropriate was said. Overall, I know it only says like 188,000. Overall, I have 200,000 views. My monetized views under analytics is a tenth of that. So that's it's 22,000. So it's a little more than, barely more than a tenth. But 22,000 monetized views. That means one out of every 10 people that's watching my videos is making me money. And like I said, money is nice. That's not my point. Sorry, ignore that. We're providing you with a free service. I've spent $300 overall on YouTube stuff, and then I've spent countless hours of effort. Basically a commentary. Sometimes I have to do a quick job on them, and it takes me like a half hour. You know, this is the 4th time I've done this commentary overall. So that's a half hour, and then I'm gonna have to find a gameplay. I'm gonna edit it. I'm probably gonna start putting color correction because this computer can handle it. So overall, all in all, it's probably an hour. It's an hour per commentary. So with 200 videos, at the very least, that's 200 hours I've spent. On top of that, the dissection videos I have, Those took me like 2 hours just to edit, and then on top of that was the commentary, so 3 hours for the section videos. And then the spawns video, the map breakdowns I'm going to start to make. The first one took me an hour and a half just to learn spawns and all the takes I did of it. And you know, the commentaries take a while. Sometimes I'll redo the commentaries if I don't like them. Uploading takes a while because I can't use the internet basically, because that takes forever. And then rendering the video makes me not be able to use my computer. So I spend a lot of time making YouTube videos. We're providing you with a free service, and all we ask in return is disabling ad block. The screenshot down below, you can check in the description. When you have ad block on, you're literally skipping 5 seconds. 99% of ads are 5 seconds long. You skip after 5 seconds. But the thing that doesn't bother you on the top right of the video is a little, not a little, it's a pretty small ad actually. And if you watch for the full 10 minutes, I'm not going to tell you how much I make, but I make money from it, and it doesn't even bother you. So firstly, disabling ad block would help me greatly, obviously, but I have disabled ad block for YouTube and Twitch, and you know, some other websites who are smaller and make their money from ads, because I support starving artists. If I watch a video with ad block, they don't make anything from me. Obviously, they got more views, you know, they get higher in YouTube, but they don't make anything from me. And the whole idea is I want to support them as well. So what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to support me and other YouTubers by disabling ad block for YouTube. Now, with the drama that's going on, people are like, now you'll see who the people with real dedication to YouTube are. I'm quoting Thunder on that one. I think you guys know him, Thunderstruck, or 307 Thunder. I don't know what his name is, but he was starting crap with T Martin, saying you're not going to upload nearly as much, and he goes, yeah, you're right, because I'm gonna have to find an actual job. I'll probably upload the same because I don't make that much money with all the YouTube crap. If you guys don't know what the YouTube crap is, they're claiming third-party stuff, which means you're using copyrighted material. So firstly, you don't make money. You gotta all correct that. But starting January 2014, you have to get special permissions from the publisher, say Activision or Infinity Ward or Treyarch, to upload their game to YouTube. Now, those aren't making it because, as I'm gonna quote T Martin's video, Minecraft was very unpopular until YouTubers started making it. You know, Call of Duty, I'm pretty sure, has grown because of YouTube. You know, obviously the publishers want their content out there, and they're perfectly happy with YouTubers. They're very supportive of YouTubers. You see YouTubers going to test the game and tell them what's right and wrong and how it'll suffice in the YouTube community and the gaming community in general. So publishers love that, but YouTube is not letting us monetize the videos, so it's not going to let us upload as much for people who do it as a job, because they're going to have to get a real job, and they're not going to spend all their days playing video games. You know, it's just, you have to get a real job. You're going to have to go back to school. And it just sucks, because money is necessary to live, obviously, and money is nice. So disable ad block so you can support YouTubers, and we can make money, and we can make more content. And I always ask people to donate on Twitch. If you want to donate even just $1, it's on my Twitch. It's in the description, and you'll see it, and you can donate even just $1. Just because every dollar I make from YouTube pretty much goes back into YouTube. I'm saving up for an Xbox One. I'm saving up for an Elgato. I bought a second account that I play with subscribers on. I stream on that one. I add subscribers. You know, all the money you give me just goes back to YouTube, and it makes better content for you. You know, if I get more money, my parents will be like, okay, he's starting to make a decent amount of money. You know what? You can go play video games. You don't have to go to this family event that you're not even going to enjoy, and there's nobody your age there. You can stay home and stream and make a decent amount of money. It's just, I don't know, I wanted to explain this to you guys from a YouTuber's perspective, how I see it. My bottom line is, we're providing you with a free service, and you won't watch a 5-second ad for us. Even if you can watch it on the computer and not on mobile, I would do that, because mobile, we don't get paid anything. The monetization ads go straight to YouTube. We don't make anything from mobile, and 85% of my views are mobile. So just watch it on a computer, disable ad block, and support your YouTubers that you like, because they'll make more content. Ultimately, it'll, you know, benefit you for spending an extra 30 seconds maximum watching an ad. You'll make it. Yeah. Go to check out my Twitch. Go check out my Twitter. Go check out the person that made this thumbnail. And have a nice day. I'm out. Peace. Disable the ad block.